Alright, so today I'm super happy because I just received my Sheartak cutterhead for the planer, and this is one of the upgrades that we're doing here after the restoration. It's hard getting it out. Whoa. We'll cut that out. It's well packaged here. It was in a wooden crate too, but here it is. Such a beauty. Look at that little logo there. Really nice. So I think they drill in these holes, I don't know if you can see them, to balance the cutterhead. If that makes sense. These ones. This is a 90mm cutterhead. They include a key to check and to tighten, so you can. These will probably be spec'd to certain torque, but I'll go through all of them to make sure that they're all good. They include some new screws to replace if you strip some of them, and they include this little neat box with extra carbide bits. They all have 4 edges, so this will last you a lifetime if you don't use your planer every day. There was already bearings in the machine, but we're gonna install new ones. I bought these 6206, and I bought the ones with seals on them. They rotate a little bit better and with a little bit less friction if you don't have seals, but here in a wood workshop it's better to have the seals. It'll last you longer. These will have to be press fitted onto the shaft, which we're gonna do now. But first we're gonna tape the whole thing up, because these are incredibly sharp. Alright, so this is a little bit of an intermediate setup, but I think it'll do the job. I mean, this is not a machine shop by any means. A few wooden pieces here to keep it all level, to make sure that they press on the center line of the bearing and not trying to twist the bearing sideways. Alright, that's good. Yeah, here it is. Looks really even. So the other end of it managed to get on pretty well. It's all the way on. We just need to get it onto the bearing surface. And the bearing surface is the shiny part you see here. It's on purpose, it's not anodized because it has to be very fine tolerances. We'll press it the rest of the way on there. I'll try and find a little bit of a better setup where I can do more even clamping pressure on it. So the new setup is like this. I have vise and 2 pieces of MDF, and then I have the cutter head clamped into the vise like this. And what I've done is I took a piece of solid oak and drilled out the inner diameter of the bearing, so a little bit bigger than the shaft. And now I'm hammering onto the piece of oak, really trying to keep this level, and then just whacking it. That last one you can hear the bearing seated all the way in. First we just take this off. Like so. Do this one. Now I can get the spindle out. Here we have the thing. So first order of operations is getting the pulley off. Then we're gonna get these 2 holders off. And then we'll start attaching all that to the new spindle. this one is very stark, we're gonna try and do it this way. I just got this from my grandpa. I really hope it works. Yeah, nice. Would you look at that? Maybe that's why it didn't want to come out. So we need to press this sheave on top of this, and unfortunately I don't have a pin to go in there at the moment, but that was easy. With the cutter head mounted and the machine unplugged, we now have to tighten all the plates, all the carbide tips. So it's just going through it all. There's 6, I think. Alright, not a single loose one. That's all good. So as with any other straight line knife, the way we calibrate it is we overhang a piece of wood and then you swing the cutter head and it should lift and drag the wood for about a centimeter, a little bit less. This is a bit more than a centimeter, so I think we'll have to raise the outfeed table a little bit. See that? Craps just a little bit. This is pretty good. This is the amount we want. Just enough to move it. So this is how we mount the Sheartak custom cutter head for this planer. This is a 350 millimeters of cutting width, and it's 90 in diameter. And yeah, I'm super happy with how easy it was and how well it fit. I did the measurements myself with calipers and pretty much a tape measure. But yeah, it turned out really nice. All in all, it's been a good experience. We'll do some more testing in the next episode of the joinder restoration, so part 3 where all the upgrades is, and then we'll see how much better this is than the other one, the straight knives, or if it's the same or whatever. But so far I'm really happy with it.